This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are thrilled to once again return to the gateway to the West, the proud city of St. Louis, Missouri. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the River Hogs of Buenos Aires taking on the Lions of St. Louis. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. Roll.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now, this defense for the Lions very strong in that victory a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They interplay here 24th in the league against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Lions will take over.
Down.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Oh, he's got a little daylight, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's good for Lions.
Ready?
Off play action. Welch. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. The Lions at 11-5 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Boyd. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. first here in this one. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Looking to throw on second down. Welsh. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. To the 36-yard line, stop there. When you look at this defense, this crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Trouble, 38. Ready.
Another run for Gibbs here. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 103 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And cycle. Needle blue. Ball red. Cut, cut.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Lions are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Boyd. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Welch. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. St. Louis football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Let's go now. 97. Blue check. Ready?
The give, right side for Gibbs. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Here we go, set.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Set.
On 3rd and 2, Welsh. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
43 rails.
This out quickly to Williams. There he goes, left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for 28 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. To throw on 2nd down, Welch. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Welsh into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. They go play action here on 1st down. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 109 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. St. Brown in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Lutz is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Let's take it at around the 40. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach.
Touchdown! Jamison Williams with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
60 average, 60 down, on the ball, on the ball.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Coles, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the River Hogs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete. 5
yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Welch. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 41-yard line.
A final shot before break. Boyd. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Welsh. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Welch. And he fires one incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
To throw on 3rd down. Welsh looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Boyd. And that will be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Boyd. And Watson has it right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
1st down, Riverhawks.
Throwing on 1st down. Boyd. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the River Hogs are able to cut into that deficit. Point after here coming up. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Lions 34, Riverhawks 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
38. Faster, faster.
On first down, Welch. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Get it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing to start the drive. Boyd. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. Christian Watson. 56 yards. And the River Hogs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg, Welsh. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Okay.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Boyd caught on the right side. Reed. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind.
Go.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Boyd. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the River Hogs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Oh, such great concentration. They're going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
On the set.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game at Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Hey, red.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Welch. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 15. This pass down the field for Gibbs. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Go.
Off the play fake. Boyd. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now a handoff up the middle. Coles. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off play action. Boyd. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And this one too low.
Really good coverage all around the field. He took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Here we go.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Operating from the gun. Boyd. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
23-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
32-yard line.
Ready.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on.
Not
set.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Ready. Let's go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. And he whips that one incomplete there. Zero hesitation that time. He just got it and put it out in the right flat. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Well, you know how hard these quarterbacks nowadays work on just getting the ball in their hands and making a quick decision and throwing the football. Didn't work out in this case.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
Hey, move! Hurry!
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he is going to lose yardage here.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
43 rail. Ready.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be